Hello everyone! Ang ating math tutorial ngayon ay tungkol sa theorems on triangle similarity. So, tatlong theorems ang dapat natin tandaan for us to prove that the two triangles are similar. Una ay asimilarity theorem. Pangalawa, SAS similarity theorem. Pangatlo, SSS similarity theorem. Start tayo sa AA similarity theorem. Para masabi na ang dalawang triangles ay similar, dapat ang dalawang angles ng isang triangle ay parehas sa dalawang angles ng pangalawang triangle. Example, as you can see in the figure, meron tayong angle B na congruent kay angle Y. Meron naman tayong angle A na congruent kay angle X. Therefore, we can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ by AA similarity theorem. Another example, as you can see in the figure, ang angle A ay parehas sa sukat ng angle H. Ang angle B naman ay parehas sa sukat ng angle I. So therefore, we can say that angle A is congruent to angle H and angle B is congruent to angle I. We can say that angle ABC is similar to angle HIJ by AA similarity theorem. Another example, as you can see, meron tayong right angles sa triangle ABC at saka sa triangle DEC. And aside sa right angles na nakikita nyo, meron din tayong vertical angles. And take note, kapag may vertical angles, ibig sabihin ang angles na magkabaliktaran ay parehas ang sukat. So therefore, we can say na ang angle A ay congruent kay angle D. At ang angle BCA ay congruent din sa angle ECD. Therefore, triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEC. Ano ang theorem na magpo-prove na sila ay similar? AA similarity theorem. Naintindihan? Isa pang example ng triangle similarity ay tinatawag na SAS similarity theorem. Ibig sabihin, angle-side similarity theorem. Para masabi na ang dalawang triangles ay similar, dapat yung dalawang pares ng corresponding side sa dalawang triangle ay dapat proportional at yung included angles ng dalawang triangles ay dapat congruent. Sa figure, tingnan natin kung ang AB over XY, dahil sila ang corresponding sides, is equal to AC over XZ. At sila din yung isa pang corresponding sides. Tapos yung nasa gitnang angles ng dalawang triangle, ito yung angle A at angle X ay congruent. Kapag ganito ang given ng figures, ibig sabihin, we can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. Ano ang theorem na magpo-prove? SAS similarity theorem. Example ng SAS similarity theorem. So una, kailangan natin alamin kung yung mga corresponding sides ng dalawang triangles. So according to the figures, ang side AB at ang side DF ay corresponding sides. So para malaman natin na sila ay proportion, dapat parehas sila ng lowest term. O simulan muna natin dito. AB, which is 12, tapos ang DF, which is 8. So, get the lowest term. Pwede silang i-divide sa kanilang GCF na 4. So, 12 divided by 4, that is 3. 8 divided by 4, that is 2. So, dapat yung pangalawa ay 3 over 2 din ang lowest term. Check natin. So, pangalawa, we have BC at saka FE. So, ang BC ay 24, ang FE ay 16. Ang kanilang GCF ay 8. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. 16 divided by 8 equals 2. So therefore, na-prove natin na sila ay proportion. So dahil sila ay proportion, tingnan naman natin yung included angle kung parehas ang sukat. So sa angle B is 50 degrees, ang angle F ay 50 degrees din. Kaya, ang ating conclusion, kung ang AB over DF equals BC over FE, tapos yung angle B ay congruent sa angle F, therefore, ang triangle ABC is similar by triangle DFE. Ano ang theorem? SAS similarity theorem. Another example ng SAS similarity theorem. Ayan, meron na naman tayong tinatawag na vertical angles. Again, kapag may vertical angles, ibig sabihin they are congruent. So let's start. Angle ABE at yung angle DBC ay congruent. Tapos, ang side AB at yung side DB ay corresponding sides. Ang side EB at ang side CB ay corresponding sides din. At kapag ang dalawang corresponding sides ay proportion, ibig sabihin, ang triangle na ito ay similar. Check natin. 27/18. Now, let us get the lowest term by dividing the numerator at denominator sa kanilang GCF. Ang kanilang GCF ay 9. So, 27 divided by 9 equals 3. 18 divided by 9 equals 2. So, therefore, ang kanilang lowest term ay 3/2. Dapat 3/2 din ang lalabas sa pangalawa. So, 36/24. Ang kanilang GCF ay 12. And that is 36 divided by 12. The answer is 3. 24 divided by 12. The answer is 2. So, dahil parehas sila ng lowest term, we can say that the two corresponding sides are proportion. So, therefore, ito ang ating conclusion. Since AB over DB equals AB over CB and angle ABE is congruent to angle DBC, therefore, ang triangle ABE is similar to triangle DBC. Ano ang theorem? SAS similarity theorem. Pangatlong theorem na ating pag-aaralan under triangle similarity ay tinatawag na SSS similarity theorem. Masasabi natin na ang dalawang triangles ay similar kapag ang tatlong corresponding sides ng dalawang triangles ay proportional. In this case, kung ang AB over XY ay proportion sa BC over YZ as well as AC over XZ, then ang triangle ABC ay similar sa triangle XYZ. Ano ang theorem? SSS similarity theorem or side-side similarity theorem. So let's start. Kunin natin ang kanilang mga sukat. Ang sukat ng AB ay 12. Ang sukat naman ng DE ay 18 equals. Ang sukat naman ng BC ay 8. At ang sukat ng EF ay 12. Equals, ang sukat ng AC ay 10 over, ang sukat ng DF ay 15. So, dapat makita natin na ang kanilang lowest term ay 2/3. So, let us check. Dito muna tayo sa unang fraction. So, pwede silang i-divide sa kanilang GCF na 6. 12 divided by 6, that is 2. 18 divided by 6, that is 3. Okay? Check. Sa 8/12 naman tayo, ang GCF nila ay 4. 8 divided by 4, that is 2. And 12 divided by 4, that is 3. So, 8/12 is also checked. 2/3 ang kanilang lowest term. Dito naman tayo sa last fraction. 10/15. Ang kanilang GCF ay 5. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. 15 divided by 5 equals 3. So, dahil silang tatlo ay pare-parehas na mayroong lowest term na 2/3, since AB over DE equals BC over EF equals AC over DF, then triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Ano ang theorem? SSS similarity theorem. Let us try this. Solve for the values of x and y given that the given triangles in each item are similar. So, as you can see, meron tayong measure sa lahat ng sides. Una nating alamin ang kanilang mga corresponding sides. So let us start with x over 12. Bakit? Dahil sila ang corresponding sides. Equals 6 over 8. Sila naman ang corresponding sides. And the last one, that is 9 over y. So, alam na natin ang corresponding sides that are proportional. Now, let us apply this to solve or to find the value of x and y. Let us start for x. So, dahil x ang ating hinahanap, gagamitin natin ang dalawang ratios na x over 12 and 6 over 8. So, x over 12 equals 6 over 8. Same process, gagamit tayo ng cross multiplication. So, we have 8 times x equals 12 times 6. Ang 8 times x, that is 8x, equals 12 times 6, that is 72. And to get the value of x, i-divide natin both sides of the equation by 8. So we have 8x divided by 8 equals x. And then on the other side, 72 divided by 8, and that is 9. So therefore, ang ating x ay 9. Now let us find out the value of y. So ang gagamitin naman nating equation dito ay 6 over 8 equals 9 over y. Same process ang ating gagamitin, cross multiplication. So we have 6 times y equals 9 times 8. Then 6 times y equals 6y. On the other side, 9 times 8 equals 72. And to get the value of y, divide natin both sides of the equation by 6. So 6y divided by 6 equals y. On the other side, 72 divided by 6, that is 12. So therefore, the value of y is 12.